Hey there, Taurus, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. This is going to be a reading for the week of April 14th through April 20th, and we're going to take a look at your past, your present, and your near future energies. Also, Taurus, please remember, if you would like to book a personal reading, all the information about how to do that is in the description box below. Let's see. Well, Taurus. Okay, listen, I'm going to be honest. As I was shuffling, Taurus, I saw the Three of Swords pop out over and over and over again. I'm like, oh man, Taurus about to have a rough week. And then I see these energies and I'm like, nah man, Taurus finna have a great week. So let's talk about it, Taurus. The main energy for your reading this week is the Seven of Cups. There is some options around you. You got choices, boo. You got multiple choices. And I feel like you're about to like the choices that you got, let me tell you. So the main energy is all about options, and you'll see what I mean in a second. In the recent past, you get the Three of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Magician. There's some heartbreak that you're working through here. I feel like this heartbreak is something that you've been carrying with you for quite some time. I don't feel like it just happened. I feel like this is, months ago, years ago. You're working through it. You're working through healing it, resolving it, and you're also manifesting something as a result. It's almost like you're like, okay, that emotional pain that I worked through, that I processed, that I healed, cool, done with that, and I'm coming from a place of manifesting something brand new for myself. Now, in the current situation, you get the Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands. There was a separation and a break between you and somebody else, and I see two people showing up here for you, being like, hey, Taurus, pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me. I feel like either you've got history with both of them, so this is both people from your past coming in and being like, hey, I want a second, third, fourth, fifth chance. Or these are two brand new people that, as a result, after you broke up with somebody, you've got multiple players coming in and being like, I want to offer you love. And one of them, again, like I said, I feel like you got some history with this person. The other one is somebody brand new and they're looking yummy. They're looking like a snack. And again, I don't assign gender to my cards. In the near future, this is where I get interesting. You get the Tower, the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. Something very, very unexpected happens and it almost instantly restores balance. Almost instantly restores a sense of equal give and take between you and somebody else. And it's like whatever was out of balance, I feel like you and this person just really didn't see eye to eye. Something happens here in the near future, which gives you the clarity in order to restore this balance. So either you're going to restore it with them or you're just going to be like, okay, this isn't an issue for me anymore. Next, and you just move along. Let's clarify. This is about to be a really interesting reading, I can tell you right now. Let's take a look at the main energy for your reading this week, which is the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is clarified by the Four of Cups, the Fool, and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, there may have been some things that took place in the past, things that happened, choices that you even made at some point. And you're looking at it and you're like, maybe that wasn't the best choice. Maybe that wasn't the best decision that I made. But either way, that's all changing because that's going from an energy of, man, this was a bad decision, into, hey, starting over, starting fresh. It's almost like an energy of like, okay, I did what I did. I made the decisions that I made. It's in the past now. Moving on. Control, Alt, Delete, starting over. And with the Wheel of Fortune coming in, I feel like this is happening very, very quickly. And whatever changes or whatever shifts you're having in terms of your experience, in terms of, whatever this is, right? Relationship, job, whatever it is, it's almost like it's divinely guided for you to just be like, okay, no big deal. Yeah. Three of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. You get the Five of Pentacles again in the same row in the current situation. You're healing. You're healing as a result of a separation. You're healing as a result of emotional pain that you've carried. There's a lot of healing happening here for you in the recent past. And I feel like it happened slowly. It was a very drawn out process. For some reason, you took your sweet, sweet, sweet time healing from this. What's interesting, though, is it definitely hurt you. It was definitely emotional pain that needed to be processed, but I feel like it was deeper emotional pain. This breakup, this separation, this loss brought up the pain for you. This pain was something that you've been carrying with you for quite some time. So whatever breakup took place in the recent past, you were really taking your time healing from it. It was a very long, drawn-out process, but at least I do see you healing. I see you working on it. Let's take a look at the Knight of Swords for you in the recent past. The Knight of Swords is clarified by the Two of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the High Priestess. You want to take action towards something here. You're not showing me what it is that you wanted to do in the recent past. You're just showing me, I really wanted to do something. I really wanted to make something happen, but I didn't. Here's why, Taurus. Your mind came in and started freaking you out. Your mind was like, well, what if this happens? And what if that happens? And what if, you do this and they don't do this? Da-da-da-da-da-da. A lot of overthinking here, a lot of being stuck up in your head, and your mind just kind of playing out all the worst case scenarios. And so, of course, that energy that you had of let's go do, let's make it happen, kind of just died down. And you're like, you know what? Maybe it won't go the way I want it to. Maybe I'll just wait a little bit more. Maybe I'll feel more ready later on. But I feel like whatever this is, you also kind of kept it to yourself. So if you're dealing with a relationship, or if you're dealing with wanting to take on a new project or something like that, I don't feel like anybody but you knew what was going on here. It's like you kept this all deep, deep within you. You didn't share this overthinking. You didn't share these fears. You didn't share even your desire to do something with anybody. Let's take a look at the Magician for you in the recent past. The Magician is clarified by the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Two of Swords. You're really manifesting options here. You're manifesting options that make you happy. So this could be with a job where you're like, hey, I want to have multiple job offers and I want all of them to look amazing so that I can pick which one I want. Or you're manifesting multiple partners where you're like, hey, I want so many people to want to date me and they all look great that I'm going to have a hard time deciding, right? That's what you're manifesting. It's almost like you want to have so many choices that you can't make up your mind as to which one to pick because they all bring you happiness, they all make you emotionally fulfilled, and they all look so freaking amazing. Again, could be a job, could be a relationship. You're not showing me energy going one way or the other. Here's what's interesting though, Taurus. I feel like your manifestation actually comes true in the current situation. And I don't even feel like you realize that it's going to come true. Let's take a look at this Five of Pentacles for you in the current situation. The Five of Pentacles is clarified by the Ten of Wands, the Judgment, and the Emperor. You're in a position here where the difficult part, the breakup, the separation, the pain, you've worked through that. You've made a decision where you're like, yeah, that was difficult. I'm working on it. I'm transforming it and I'm healing it and I'm moving past it. You've started doing that in the recent past, but remember how I said it's a very drawn out process? You're taking your sweet ass time. In the current situation, you're still taking your sweet, sweet time working through this. But what's beautiful is I see you showing up under the Emperor energy. You're feeling very stable. You're feeling very confident in your ability to handle this. And to take action and to resolve this. And so even though you are taking your time, and again, you are a fixed earth sign, like you are the definition of I'm going to do it when I want to do it, you're still doing it. You're still handling it. You're still healing. And you're going through this process at your own speed, and you're working through the difficulties when you want to work through them. And it's good. It's good because you're still healing from it. You're still working through it. But you're showing up under an energy of, I can do this, and there's no doubt in my mind that I can do this. Very Taurusy of you, Taurus. Let's take a look at the Queen of Cups for you in the current situation. Queen of Cups is clarified by the King of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Five of Wands. Remember how I said there's somebody here that you have a lot of love for? They have a lot of love for you as well. I do feel like this is somebody that you have history with. And again, it could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be a romantic relationship. You're determined here to walk away from the conflict. You're determined here to just leave this behind. Now, when you decide to leave this person behind, you're also leaving the conflict behind. And what you're showing me here is I'm determined to leave all of this behind. Like, I don't just want to get rid of the conflict, but I want this person back. No, I want to completely turn my back on this whole freaking thing. Like, I want to walk away and leave this person so far behind me where they're literally a speck in the mirror. But you're very conflicted about this, Taurus, because on the one hand, like I said, you want to walk away, you want to leave this all behind you, you want to forget about the conflict, the disagreement, but you also want to forget about this person and the love that you two shared. However, the reason you're conflicted is because there's still love there. You still care about them. You know that they still care about you. And so even though you're showing me from a logical perspective, I want to walk away from this. Logically, it makes sense for me to leave this behind. I'm determined to do that, and I'm able to do that. I have all the tools that I need. There's still a bit of conflict here because you do still have your emotions involved, tied up to this, and that's what's making it difficult for you to completely commit to walking away from this. Let's take a look at the Queen of Wands for you in the current situation. Queen of Wands is clarified by the King of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Taurus, you're showing, oh God, you're showing me like all over the board. This message is so loud and clear. I'm not letting go of this. There's somebody here which you find very attractive, right? I don't know if it's the same person that you're deciding to walk away from. It very well may be, where there's love and passion there. All I see here is there's somebody that you're looking at and you're like, man, this person's hot. Man, they are attractive. I like them. I like them a lot. I like them a lot. And I don't want to let go of this. I really don't want to let go of this. And you're not letting go of this. Whatever this is, right? This could be somebody new that you're kind of just like, ooh, they're hot. They make me feel good. I'm going to pursue that. This could be a career option where you're like, you know what? While I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here, this makes sense for me. This is attractive to me. This is like one of the new shiny objects. Not letting go of that. So I don't know what this is, but the attraction, the passion for that is definitely there. Okay. I'll ask a question. Keeps throwing cards out. The attraction is definitely there. I do get more of a sense of this is my new shiny toy, and I don't want to let go of my new shiny toy because it makes me feel good. And all this other stuff doesn't make me feel as good. So not letting go of this. It's cool. We all do it. We really do. Let's take a look at your near future, Taurus. I want to see what the Tower is for you in the near future. The Tower is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, Three of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. So Taurus, remember how I said that you've been drawing out this process of healing, of dealing with this emotional pain? I feel like in the near future, Spirit's like, okay, Taurus, enough with this dragging it out. You can just deal with this. You can work through this. Let's go. And it's almost like Spirit just kind of dumps this on you. And it's like, okay, this is the last of it. Just work through it already. And you're like, okay, fine. So I do see you going into an energy of like really focusing on yourself, loving yourself, nurturing yourself in the near future as you're working through this last bit of pain, last bit of emotional pain that comes up. Because Spirit just really wants you to handle it already. It's kind of like you've been dragging your feet and Spirit's like, Taurus, I know you can deal with this. And you're like, yeah, I know I can deal with this too. I just don't want to. Like, you know, slow and steady wins the race. And Spirit's like, enough with the slow and steady. Let's go. Let's take a look at the Six of Pentacles. See what this is about in the near future for you. That's why. Spirit's like, work through the pain, let's go. Here's why, Taurus. The Six of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Hanged Man. There's balance being restored between you and your person, the person for you. There's somebody here which is showing up as your Empress, the person that you care a lot about. It's almost like you needed to work through that last bit of pain in order for you to be able to deal with this person coming back. I see somebody showing up here, or you have the desire to do this, right? Take it as it resonates. But somebody is showing up here with the energy of, I want to work with you. Meet me halfway. Let's rebuild that trust between us. And it's coming from a place of kind of like, with the Hangman here, it's almost like you're seeing a situation from a new energy where you're just kind of like, hey, you know what? If I hadn't gone through this pain, if I hadn't gone through healing this pain, I wouldn't see the situation the way it is right now. Your person is showing up here, at least energetically. I don't feel like it's just energetically though. They're showing up here in the near future, wanting to work with you, wanting to restore balance between the two of you. This is interesting. And again, this could also be your energy where you're like, you know what? I've worked through this pain and now I want to like, you know, rekindle things with this person. I want to bring back balance between the two of us. Take it as it resonates, Taurus. Nice. I like seeing that. I like seeing that. Most of my cards come out upright. When they flip out reversed, I take them reversed. And I took this one reversed without even seeing what it was first. I flipped it over only after. The Ace of Swords in the near future is clarified by the Five of Swords reversed, the Four of Wands, the World. You're very clear on no more bullshit. You ain't bullshitting yourself. You're not lying to yourself. There's no manipulating yourself here. There's no telling yourself you don't feel something or you do feel something. None of that. You're very, very clear, and there's a bond. There's a connection showing up here for you, and you're very clear to have a brand new chapter with this connection. Again, this could be love. This could be a friend. This is somebody very, very important to you, though. And what's beautiful is I see this whole energy. I feel like in the past you may have told yourself, oh, I don't really care about this person. Oh, I don't really love this person. Oh, they don't mean that much to me. In the near future, you're kind of just like, you know what? Why am I lying to myself? This is what I feel. This is what this connection is. I'm cool with it. Like, this is it. You're very clear on it as well with the Ace of Swords. It's like the clouds of bullshit have dissipated for you. And you're starting a brand new chapter here. And you get the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is all about two aces. Brand new beginning here. This is beautiful, Taurus. I really love this. Like, literally, the clouds of bullshit have gone away. Let's see what Spirit wants you to keep in mind this week, Taurus. Okay, I usually only take 3 cards. 4 came out, I'll take 4. From the universe, you get the 10 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, the 2 of Swords, the 5 of Swords. This has more to do with your money than it does with this connection. You're showing me here things are tight. Money's not moving, things aren't happening, things aren't budging, you know, my finances aren't going the way I want them to. I don't know why. Here's why the 5 of Swords came out. It's because you're lying to yourself, Taurus. You do know why. When I see this combo of cards, this is screaming to me, you're not putting in the work. Mostly when things happen financially and we're like, oh, you know, I used to have so many clients, but now I don't have anymore. Or I used to be able to, you know, generate so and so much money, but I don't do this anymore. I don't know why. I have no idea why this happened. The 5 of Swords, sometimes we really don't know, right? Like, we can't control everything. But the 5 of Swords is here to indicate to me that you know exactly why this is happening. And that, to me, usually indicates you're not putting in the work. There's something here which you're either dragging your feet on, you don't want to do the work, you don't want to put in the work. You're not willing to put in the effort to get the results that you want, but you're sitting here like, oh, well, I don't know why. I have no idea why. Yeah, you do. So, Taurus, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you here next week. Bye, Taurus.